Hello. Okay. Sorry about that. I was just adjusting the volume for my for my phone, all the ringtones and shit. Oof. Okay. Oops. Hmm. Doing Genshin first. Oof. It's all Genshin. Jesus Christ. All my friends are like, majority of my friends on Steam are like on Hogwarts. Let's see. Did say last week that I was gonna buy it, but we shall see. Either wait for a Steam sale or just buy it right off the bat. It's only like $80 or so around there. It's $79.90. But right now, I'm more prioritized on just making it through till the 11th of March. Because that is when I will be like buying stuff in IKEA. Because I just got my pay today and I just spent $35. Just ordered something on that. The lumbar cushion. The lumbar cushion that I have right now, I bought it from and the sooner I can get my desk going, the sooner I can fucking worry less about space. Also, when my shift ended yesterday, actually every time I pass by that desk, be it whether or not before my shift starts or or when my shift has ended, I'd sit down at that chair by the table. I'd be sitting at the table and then getting a feel for how much space I will have, and then just imagining and just basically just imagining and picturing how my setup will look like. Well, how my current setup will look like, my monitors, my mouse, keyboard, everything. How it all look like when I get it. Technically, I could have like ordered it just now because the table is $249 and I got paid $275. So yeah, but
I will have
if I didn't order it, like you do the math, $275 minus $249. and you know I haven't even plussed in the delivery charge. I mean, I'm not gonna do delivery charge. I'm probably gonna ask anyone if I send me to IKEA for them to tag along to help me get the stuff table and whatnot, and also drive the table back home for me to assemble, because the table isn't that big, so our car should be able to let the table fit. Kind of honestly kind of retarded to like have it order online and have it delivered to your place. If you have a car, you got people that can drive you over there and can help you. Beauty of having a family car and having like 90% of the family having a fucking driver's license. I could have gotten a driver's license, but I couldn't because fuck me. But I did pass my DTT and etch. So if I say that when I do the safety driving center and try to go get my lessons, but this time as a civilian, not as a serviceman, shouldn't be difficult. Just say, oh, I completed my basic theory test and my final theory test.
Witness the power of good luck, huh? No, my sword!
The next one's over there. I'm using my the microphone stand that came with the Blue Yeti.
Falls to reveal the gleam of the fruit of
Oh, the Ice Princess is saying stuff that I don't understand. Just speaking some proverbs or some shit.
Make yourselves at home! Everyone hold hands!
This is order. Yeah. Squall and Fury.
Hey! Sharing my knowledge!
Oh yeah, I know it's kind of old news, even though it kind of isn't. The trailer for the Flash movie just dropped like I think last week. Honest opinion, I'm like, there are a few changes here and there to the story, and I understand why. For starters, instead of Superman, it's Supergirl in this universe that was the one who was held captive by the government when her spacecraft landed in Metropolis. Because the Flash movie is based off of the Flashpoint comic series, where what if Barry went back in time and saved his mom? What changes would that entail for the future? Which the Flashpoint story was actually like the revival of the DCEU, like a change to it. I think they kind of roll with it because knowing that, you know, Henry Cavill is no longer Superman. Because, oh my god. Yeah. So, I mean, it kind of aligns with it, but the fact that I think in the works, originally they did announce that instead of Superman being the one who is because in the comics and also in the Flashpoint animated movie, Clark Kent, or Kal-El, he's the one who was the guinea pig, the experiment test subject for the government. And then the two major factions that are at war with each other is the Atlanteans and the Amazons. And the two main villains was basically Wonder Woman and Aquaman. But I don't know if they're gonna make an appearance in the movie, because all I saw, I think the big bad is Zod, because in this timeline, I think since Superman, you know, he's either dead or he never made it out of Krypton, and instead of Superman making out of Krypton after the explosion, it was Supergirl, but her pod, instead of landing somewhere safe, it landed in the heart of Metropolis, same way that in the comics, Superman's space pod landed in the heart of the city, and the government took control of it and hid him from the world and tested on him like some lab rat guinea pig. That's the comics, but the movie is, instead of Superman, it's Supergirl, because you know, I think they don't want to copy too much from the comics, and let alone from the animated movie. So my best guess is, well, this is my theory anyway, so the big bad, it's probably Zod instead of the Amazons against the Atlanteans. Zod against the world, and with no Superman, I guess Supergirl is like the one, the saving grace. And yeah, Keaton's Batman is there. And then yeah, the two Barry Allens, like, okay, that one I'm kind of hazy on that. Like, I don't understand how there's two Barry Allens. It's probably because, you know, that Barry Allen of that universe is, you know, where he doesn't have powers, he never got struck by lightning, he never became the Flash, and his mom is alive and all. I mean, in the trailer he did say this, I still want to save this universe, even though it's not my universe, but it's the universe where my mom lives. But judging by near the end of the trailer, I see that both of them have their speed. The Barry that we know as Ezra Miller's Barry Allen in, like, I guess the main DCEU main timeline, main universe, he's got his blue lightning going on, and then the other one is just the yellow lightning. I think that would be like the OG Barry Allen. Like, I don't know, because by right in the comics, Barry's lightning is yellow. So I'm guessing when they do the Flashpoint movie and say they do actually have to go back in time, and I don't know, I think after this movie, they'll make it officially canon that Barry, even in the DCEU, they'll make it a canon that, yeah, Barry in the DCEU, in the cinematic universe of the DC, assuming there is any left, is yellow lightning, not blue anymore. Because like I said, the Flashpoint movies and the Flashpoint comic was actually like the revival, the remaster, the rechange of the DC comics. There's a lot of changes, so I guess it goes well the fact that, yeah, Henry Cavill is no longer Superman, so in this new revival and this new change after the movie, and I mean, they're making it canon. Yeah, whoever's the next Superman, whoever's gonna play the next Superman, it will be canon. Like, yeah, this is the new Superman because the timeline changed and whatnot. I mean, you can throw in like time travel, multiverse into the mix. Somehow it works, but it sticks. But it's just lazy writing, if you ask me. Like, oh, if I want to like retcon or just add some like random shit, or like say I want to make something that was not canon, and even the original writer of said comic or manga or whatever, or original creator has said, yeah, this thing right here is not canon, but other people who have the rights bought out of them, they just straight up say, oh, sorry, we're gonna retcon it and say like, oh, this is not canon because fuck you, I have rights. It's like recently with the whole Doctor Who controversy, with the whole timeless child thing. So apparently, for those who don't know, and I don't blame you, because like I stopped watching Doctor Who like after 5 episodes into Jodie Whittaker's been on the Doctor. It's just terrible. It really is terrible. Like, I'm a level with you. I know right now I'm supposed to be playing Genshin, but right now this is a little head talk moment. Yeah, it's really, it's just woke shit just being imposed even on mainstream media. It's just fucking stupid. I'm surprised that woke everything that is woke turns to shit. I mean, it speaks volumes to a lot of degree, but the fact that woke shit is so common in mainstream media, it's just crazy. This shit used to be like behind closed doors or just in the sideline, and now it's just, I don't know, man. I think as the internet and as technology and as society moves forward in throughout time, it's like we slowly get dumber and dumber. And not just dumber, they we just find excuses just fucking like say, oh, I have this, I have that, I label myself as this, I am a non-binary, gender fluid, whatever, insert gender over here. It's just fucking stupid. But okay, I'm getting sidetracked. What I'm trying to explain is about Doctor Who is that at first it honestly threw me off. I heard that over the seasons throughout Jodie Whittaker's 13th Doctor, it kind of got better. Kinda is honestly a very wrong word that I wouldn't use in describing the explanation I'm trying to get across, but it's just like, yeah. So basically, the first season of Jodie's spin on the 13th Doctor, it was mostly racial stuff and just woke shit, and then the fact that, oh yeah, there's like some gay stuff going on. Like even though in canon it is indeed fact that the Doctor is bisexual, he or she or whatever. I mean, regeneration is a funny thing for Time Lords. It is proven that yeah, the Doctor once had a boyfriend and a girlfriend. I mean, fuck, crying out loud, before he married River Song, as the 11th Doctor and stuff. He dated like a handful of guys, especially. I'm not saying that if there was a male Doctor in the future, or any of the past incarnations, say the 10th Doctor turned out to be gay, or they decide to do a spin-off non-canon shit and say, oh yeah, the 10th Doctor had a gay moment with Jack Harkness. It's whatever. But there are ways to deliver this shit, and it doesn't involve like imposing, yeah, he or she is gay or whatever, and like to show race, like gender discrimination shit. See, it depends on how you convey and deliver the message you're trying to get across to your viewers. And frankly speaking, if you're trying to say, oh, we're oppressed and shit, let me ask you this. Before you say that you're oppressed or whatever, look yourself in the mirror. Do you think that you're doing this to yourself? Or the people really are like, being treated differently? I'll be honest with you. I've seen like the difference between the LGBT community and other people who are actually gay, bi, or whatever, and they're not imposing their beliefs or their mindsets on me or to anyone for that matter, and they're not trying to change people who are straight into gay or a lesbian. Like, they're just minding their own business. In terms of like, let me put a scenario, like for example, if you feel like the government or society isn't catering to your needs, that's your problem. Like, in terms of like gender wise, it's also basic biology. If you're a dude who's gay and you got a dingling down there, you want to use the toilet, go to the male restroom. Even though you're gay, you're probably gonna have some weird feelings. You probably get excited going to the male bathroom knowing that you're gay, and you probably might have an erection or some shit. Like, No one's probably people will judge you, but that's you. I mean, you go. The whole point is you need to do your business. Go do your business. When nature calls, just go do your shit. But you're gay, and you know you don't. You feel like you could be like, why is there no toilet for the gays? It's fucking stupid. Same thing for lesbians. Like, if you like both females and males, or you like females more but you kind of like males, you want to go to a lesbian only toilet or whatever shit, it's just what it's like changing the natural order thing. It's like what if right, what if we change the color black into white? What if instead of calling this color of my monitor right here, right, this is black color, right, what if we instead of calling it black we call it white, and then whatever it was white is now black? So this is now called white, not black anymore. And then this right here, this white mug is no longer called a white mug, it's a black mug. That's what, the way I see it, that is what people like these are doing. They're trying to change things for their own fucking gain, just so they can get attention. And if you ask me, that's a mental illness. That is not like, oh, we feel oppressed. You know who else feels oppressed? People who were bought into slavery in the 1800s in the US. Tell you, man, stuff in the natural order needs to be kept in check. Like I said, I have no hate towards people who are either transgender, gay, lesbian, whatever, bi. All I care about is, if you're trying to change my views of, if you're trying to convert me, you're trying to impose your fucking beliefs onto me, even though I don't support it, but I don't hate on it, you're gonna make me lean towards hating it rather than fucking be in the middle. I'd rather not get into that business. I'd rather stay in the middle. If you're gay, you're gay. If you're bi, you're bi. If you are straight, you're straight. That's it. End of story. No need to cater to your needs of, oh, let's make a gay only toilet, or let's make a lesbian only toilet, or a transgender only toilet. It's fucking stupid. And don't get me started on the transgender shit. Like, I'll be honest with you. If you're a transgender, like, if you are a male stuck in a if you're a male, you feel like you're a male stuck in a, sorry, not that. If you feel like you're a male, if you feel like you're a dude, right? You're a dude, but you feel like you're a man stuck in a man's body. Oh, fucking hell, no. If you're a dude with a dingling down there, and you say, or you think, or you believe that you're a female stuck in a male body, go for an operation. Honestly. Go for an operation. Go for a whole sex change. Biology is stronger than up here. Because trust me when I tell you this, people are gonna have fucking mixed opinions, like, oh, people who label themselves as female or non-binary or transgender. You can't be both. You have to be one. If you're male but you feel like you want to be female, okay, you're female, but I suggest you go through a surgery so that way there won't be any problems, apart from the fact that it'll be on the record that, yeah, you now label yourself as a female, plus you went under the sex change operation. Sure, it's expensive, but if you really want to go above and beyond, even if you want to stick to the whole, oh, now I label myself as female, why not go further and just actually solidify and make it permanent? Because if you're just gonna say, oh, I'm female, but I'm actually a dude with a dingling down there, I could just say, I'm an attack helicopter Apache. I got two heat-seeking seeking missiles for hands. How about that? Like, I could just use my fist as a heat-seeking missile and just launch away. How about that? Surely I need to go on an operation and change my arms into fucking missile cylinders, but I can't do that. That's impossible. No such thing. This isn't a cartoon or a movie or whatever. Because it's fucking stupid, honestly. It really is. Because if you're gonna be like wondering, like, like you say, I'm a transgender. I'm a dude with a diggling down there, but I feel like a female stuck in a man's body. But I still go to the female toilet even though I look like a dude. But I am a dude. But I label myself as a female, so therefore transgender or some shit. And then you wonder why everyone in the female toilet is like eyeing you even though you label yourself as a female. Not everyone can read minds, let alone say like, oh, so you say you're a female, then how come you have a dingling down there? It's like, I label myself as the president of the United States, or label myself the president of the fucking world. How about that? It's fucking stupid. It really is. People say shit and then they change shit on paper, but physically wise and biologically wise. And this mostly shit happens in America, but it's also actually slowly happening in Singapore. It's fucking, it really is. I like how I went from talking about Doctor Who and then straight to fucking transgender. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. I'll probably explain why I kind of went sidetracked. It's not just because of Doctor Who, but oh my god, it's fucking stupid. I know it's none of my business, but I mean, fuck me, man. Like, the last place I expect for this to happen was fucking my workplace. So recently there was an incident in IKEA, of all places. My god, it's so basically, right? There was this dude who has a few screws loose in his head. He doesn't have autism, ADHD, or whatever. He's just straight up just, I don't know if he's a pervert or whatever, but it gave me some thought to what he said when he got caught and security was involved. And on top of that, the police. So basically, I was doing picking in my shift, right? I was going through my normal routes, going between the showroom, the market hall, and the full serve and self-serve warehouse portion of the entire area. So I wanted to go to the toilet because I drank a lot of honey lemon tea that I packed with me. And the fact that it was cold because it was raining, this was 2 days ago, it was raining during the time. So the environment was cold, the AC wasn't turned up all the way, but the fact that it was raining, so raining plus being in an AC environment, so it's cold. Plus I drank a lot of ice, honey lemon tea. Yeah, you can imagine I made multiple trips to the toilet during that shit while I was doing my picking. Anyways, I don't know, one of my trips, there was this dude that was kinda sus. Like, he was like there for multiple times. Like, I passed by him like I don't know how many times in the same area. And then I think like when my last trip to the toilet, that was when I saw like he was surrounded by security and there was a police officer there asking questions and whatnot. And the guy was just there sitting down with his hands cupped. I'm like, yo, what the fuck's going on? So there was one of the security guards there who knows me because he's seen my face every day for the past first week of my working there. I asked him what the fuck's, I asked him, bro, what's going on? So he told me, so apparently this guy went to the female toilet and he has been eyeing the female toilet for some time. He went in and then, yeah, someone complained. Someone like straight up, one of the females just ran out there and then security guard was nearby and told him, yeah, there's a dude in the female toilet. And yeah, he was asked to like leave, and the guy explained, no, I was going to the toilet, and the security guard said that, no, you do know that there's a male toilet there, right, sir? And he said that, but I'm a female. I label myself as female. What? What the fuck? So the fact that this guy straight up just he's either lying or just straight up just three screws loose in his head, or he's like one of those people that says, oh, I label myself as female and whatnot, and so I went to the female toilet. It really sparks it, just like, I don't know, man. Anyways, I don't know what happened to that guy. He probably got charged and shit. Luckily, so far it hasn't gone to the news yet. Probably it's like a small issue, although this guy was considered like a peeping tom, because he's saying that, yeah, what the security told me, that, yeah, this guy, he said he labeled himself as female, that's why he went to the female toilet to do his business, but everyone else in there in the female toilet wasn't having it and told security got involved, told him to leave. He left, and police got involved, and yeah, kind of sad that it happened in my workplace, but at the same time, the fact that this shit actually is kind of starting to happen already, or starting to be more common. I thought people here would be like, oh, American problems, American issues, American solutions. That's like America's problems. But apparently Singapore has its own problems that it's slowly being affected by American fucking society mindset. Oh shit, I left. Nimrod's supposed to be in there. Oh no, he's right there. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was explaining about Doctor Who. Sorry, I got so sidetracked about transgender and shit. Okay, so what I was trying to get at is, apparently, yeah, they said Doctor Who got better. We have probably 1 or 2 seasons after the first 5 episodes was, well, the 13th Doctor. So the whole Time Lord regeneration, right? It's basically, regeneration is a biological instinct, safety mechanism that Time Lords have when they are in the academy to become a Time Lord. So regeneration happens when a Time Lord suffers a fatal injury, or they die. When they die, or when they suffer fatal injuries and whatnot, that even healing them isn't enough, or helping them recover is enough, the body is basically dying. And when the body is dying, when a Time Lord's body is dying, they start to regenerate. Basically, when they regenerate, whole new body, new face, new everything, new organs, even new brain. And somehow, the Doctor is able to remember everything from his or her past life. I mean, protagonist, plot armor. But yeah. That's the whole gist of it. So basically, Time Lords, they get regeneration because they go through the academy, they become Time Lords, and their own respective rights in society of the Time Lords in Gallifrey. Apparently, they decide to retcon the whole fucking regeneration and say, oh, we didn't develop regeneration. We stole regeneration from this kid we labeled as the Timeless Child, because apparently they found this Timeless Child who basically is the source of all regeneration, why Time Lords can regenerate. So when they found this child became a test subject. This child was used to replicate how to regenerate, so that when they replicated the effects and the process of regeneration from this child but onto another person, they started doing it to every Time Lord in Gallifrey, in the academy. So if this child can regenerate infinitely, and they can replicate it to the same effects, to other Time Lords. Yeah, imagine how long a Time Lord could live. And by right, even without regeneration, Time Lords, they live very long. It's their basic biology. Even Gallifreyans, they live long, but not as long as a typical Time Lord, who can also regenerate if they're dying of old age or their body is breaking down. Just regenerate. They pop up a new face, new body, and new everything. Anyways, Timeless Child in question is apparently the Doctor. The Doctor that we all know and love. Or once know and love. So, in truth, the Doctor can regenerate infinitely. Well, that's what they're saying now. Fucking Chris Chibnall and Jodie Whittaker's Doctor Who saga. They fucking retcon what Steve Moffat, made and all that shit. And also the creator of Doctor Who in general. And the past OG Doctors. Like, yeah, apparently before Chris Chibnall's time as showrunner, they've already confirmed and they've already made canon that yes, Time Lords have 12 regeneration cycles, 12 lives. After their 12th life, they can't regenerate anymore. They're done. You know how when cats have 9 lives kind of thing? Yeah, kind of like that. But, with 12 lives. So they can only regenerate 12 times. With each regeneration, the regeneration is intensified. Because the amount of energy they expend, it's a lot. That's why when the 11th Doctor regenerated, just after he got new sets of regeneration cycles, so another 12 more Doctors, so 12 more lives to go, because he was technically on his last regeneration, on his 12th regeneration. Apparently, right? The night of the Doctor, the time of the Doctor, Matt Smith's final ever episode and final ever appearance as the 11th Doctor, right? That regeneration was his 12th and final for the first batch of 12. But it's also the reset of the next 12 because he just got new regeneration cycles from the crack in space, which is how the Time Lords were trying to get back into the universe. So yeah. Anyways, that was his 12th and final regeneration for that cycle, for that batch of 12, the first 12. And then since he got a new one, it's more like a reset. So when he regenerated, when Matt Smith regenerated, he was technically still regenerating. The regeneration process was halfway done. The other half, he was almost done. He was basically just like a turkey baking inside an oven. And the turkey's almost baked, so yeah, he's almost basically baked in a sense. He's almost regenerated completely, and all he had to do was let go and regenerate into the 12th Doctor, into Peter Capaldi. He did. And the reason why the regeneration between Matt Smith and Peter Capaldi was instant was because this is a new regeneration cycle. So basically, in a sense, Peter Capaldi is the first Doctor in this new batch of the 12. The next 12 that the Doctor got, the second set of 12 regenerations. So yeah. Anyways, if you do a comparison between all the past Doctors' regeneration, from the first Doctor all the way to the 10th, and then 11th, and then 12th, yeah, you notice how all the Doctors were the regeneration either took a while. That's more dramatic effect, but in reality, this is actually proven fact. Which each regeneration, the higher the regeneration is, the longer it is and the more destructive energy output. For instance, the 9th Doctor, when he regenerated into the 10th, the TARDIS didn't blow up. He did in fact exhibit a lot of energy output when he fucking regenerated, but it wasn't destructive to a point that the TARDIS blew up. Because it's a common thing where when the Doctor regenerates, he's always regenerating in his TARDIS, but at the same time, after regeneration, the amount of energy he gives out throughout the regeneration process, he fucks up his ship, so there's that. So after the 9th turned into the 10th, yeah, the TARDIS didn't blow up or anything. But when the 10th turned to the 11th, yeah, the TARDIS did blow up because the amount of energy he expended. Because the reason why is, technically speaking, right? In a sense, the 10th Doctor could have, in theory, not could have not caused the TARDIS to blow up. Because, technically speaking, the 10th Doctor regenerated twice. Now, if you recall, when the Earth was stolen by the Daleks, along with 27 other planets, to create this reality reshaping weapon and whatnot, the Doctor got hit by a Dalek, right? He got hit in the rib cage, side of his body and shit. So regeneration kicked in. So he did regenerate, but he didn't change his appearance. Apparently, that's already proven on the TV show when the Doctor technically regenerated for the first time. Yeah, he regenerated because but he kept his face because he had vanity issues. Like, I mean, yeah, it's already proven. So he used the regeneration energy to heal himself from his dying body. So at that point, his body wasn't dying when he regenerated. So he transferred all the remaining regeneration energy to his dismembered hand from the first episode of David Tennant's first run as the 10th Doctor. But yeah, I guess that's proven fact that yeah, Time Lords can regenerate without changing their appearance. They just, it's like he regenerated 90%. He didn't regenerate 100%. The remaining 10%, which is just vanity and appearance change, he just transferred all to his dismembered hand. Because like, oh, okay, I'm fully fixed up. I don't need a facelift. I don't need a plastic surgery to change my appearance and face and whatnot. I'm just gonna put the remaining energy to something else, which is his dismembered head. So that's officially the first time the Doctor regenerated. Kept his face and shit. I mean, fucking Matt Smith on his final episode as 11th Doctor, or the Doctor in general, he fucking explained, yeah, I do remember regenerating, my 10th regeneration was also my 11th because I regenerated twice and I had vanity issues. So yeah. So the 10th Doctor regenerated twice. So technically speaking, the 10th Doctor is also the 11th. And Matt Smith is the 12th. So he was like the last, like the bona fide last Doctor of the 12th, if you think about it. So 9th and then 10th, and then 10th regenerated twice, so that's like 11th really. And then when David Tennant regenerated into Matt Smith, 11th Doctor, yeah, TARDIS blew up again. So yeah, there's that. It's crazy. And then when Peter Capaldi fucking regenerated into Jodie Whittaker, yeah, the TARDIS also blew up. No surprise there. It's fucking. Yeah, I think ever since David Tennant's time and beyond that, they just made it like a. I think it's like a running gag. Like every time the Doctor regenerates, the TARDIS just blows up because he always regenerates in his TARDIS. So the amount of energy he expels when he regenerates, just okay, we're just gonna make the TARDIS blow up again because he's regenerating. It's gonna be a running gag, I guess. But yeah, I guess it's just like that. But yeah. So technically speaking, if you are really smart about it, yeah, Matt Smith is undoubtedly the 12th Doctor. But like, for appearance sake and marketing sake, he's still the 11th. But in terms of if you want to be technical and just like straight up facts, I mean, fucking Matt Smith as Doctor agreed, yeah, he is the 12th. And he isn't because he is the 12th because he does remember his past life. He remembers regenerating twice, in his 10th incarnation, playing as the Doctor and shit. So yeah, if the 11th Doctor admits that, yeah, I remember in my 10th incarnation that, I regenerated twice because the first time was vanity issue and the second time was, well, I turned into this face. But yeah, it does make sense. If that's not convincing enough, then I don't know what is, because like even the fucking character where all these theories is based off fucking confirms, yeah, I I do remember regenerating twice, so technically that counts. If he says, yeah, okay, I'm the 12th Doctor because, yeah, I used up 2 regenerations in one lifetime, in 1 incarnation. Yep. Safe to say, yeah. Okay. And then now, apparently, this timeless child kind of retcons everything. So, with this timeless child canon being made canon, it's now, I guess, the new normal is saying that, yeah, the 12th regeneration, just throw it out the window. 12th regeneration limit. The Doctor and Time Lords in general, they can't regenerate 12 times. They can regenerate as many times as they want. With this timeless child canon fact that was thrown right at our faces, because we've known for so long, for more than a decade, that Time Lords have 12 regenerations max. That's their limit. They can't regenerate any more than 12. But with this timeless child, they just slapped us in the face and said, yep, here you go, timeless child. This being was also a Time Lord, or in this case, the first ever Time Lord to actually regenerate, actually is capable of regenerating unlimited amount of times. Let's just retcon that. God, I love fucking writing. Hell yeah, man. That's why I don't trust movies and TV shows nowadays. Like the basics and the OG shit. Like, I'm a level of you. For those who don't know or do know, but I watch a handful of shows.
Charge back. Left charge.
Oh, there goes my phone telling me that my fucking phone is charged. Thank you, phone, for telling me something very obvious. Anyways, for those who don't know or do know, I watched Chicago PD, Med, and Fire. And all 3 shows, they're connected. I mean, fucking hell, Chicago Fire, Chicago PD, Chicago Med. So, I always wondered why I got hooked on the shows. Not because I want to binge watch shows, but the fact that it's also a drama series. But it's not just that. It was the executive producer is Dick Wolf. For those who don't know, Dick Wolf is also the executive producer for Law and Order. And Law and Order, hands down, one of the best drama series out there. Like, that's one of like the OG drama series out there done right. And even till this day, with the current things of how society is and how mainstream media is like slowly kinda imposing or trying to make LGBT, gay, bisexual, all that shit kinda the norm, which honestly is no hate towards that, but how you deliver it is the important caveat in it. Because if you're just gonna try and straight up saying, oh yeah, there's this gay character, it's pretty like, okay, yeah, sure, he's gay, so what? You don't have to throw it in our face and make it obvious. So, Chicago Fire, right? Chicago Fire had 2 different people. So, Shay, for those who don't know or do know, but there's this character, she's a paramedic. She was a paramedic. She's actually played by the chick who plays Chloe Decker in Lucifer. Lauren German, I think that's her name. That's the actor's name. She played Shay, the paramedic, the ambulance paramedic for like the first 5 seasons. She got killed off in the start of season 5, I think, or the start of season 6, the first episode, because season 5 ended off with a cliffhanger, and season 6 episode 1 was a continuation from that cliffhanger. Anyways, Shay died in the fire because there was a crazed arsonist on the loose, and yeah, it dragged on for a while. It's kind of like the season's main bad, and the season's main bad got the upper hand against the Chicago Fire Department because they were searching for this arson. They couldn't get a clue where the fuck this dude is. So yeah. Anyways, Shay was alive for 5 seasons, and then she got killed off because it was perfectly aligned. Because Shay's actor, Lauren German, I think that's her name. It's called Lauren. She wanted to prioritize Lucifer at the time because Lucifer got picked up by Netflix. For those who don't know, Lucifer got cancelled by, I think, CW. yeah, it was canceled by CW because budgeting issues and whatnot. So hashtag Save Lucifer was trending on Twitter and shit, and then Netflix got wind of it and decided to buy the rights for Lucifer, and yeah, Lucifer ended up on Netflix, which was a good idea. And yeah, Lucifer has ended. Happy ever after. Lucifer and Chloe Decker in hell. Kinda not really a nice way to put it, but you know what I mean. I guess I can just do ley lines because I don't know any characters to level up. Anyways, so yeah, the actor who plays Shay, paramedic in Chicago Fire, first 5 seasons, she wanted to prioritize Lucifer since it got picked up by Netflix. So the writers of the show had the bright idea, what if we just leave season 5 on a cliffhanger, and then when season 6 episode 1 drops,
There is no escape.
well, now it will be shown off that Shay died from the fire because there was this, like, she got hit by a steel beam and it hit her head really hard. So yeah, her head got fucked up.
Illusion shattered.
So yeah, she was pronounced brain dead, and that kind of leaves the character at that. And she was forever remembered. And yeah, that's the end of her character. And oh yeah, I'm getting to the juicy part, which honestly was not really. I was more like, okay, she's that. Okay, glad to see that. She straight up. I mean, she didn't straight up like first episode that she was introduced to show signs that she's actually a lesbian. She didn't just straight up say, "Oh, I'm also lesbian." So yeah, we could totally do it. So apparently, there was no direct mention that Shay was lesbian in the first season of Chicago Fire, but everyone knew that yeah, Shay is lesbian. Like, she didn't even mention it or anything, but it was very obvious. Like, she's dating chicks and shit. She doesn't have to say. This is the thing about people who are trying to like say, "Oh, this character is gay," or how. There's a problem about writers nowadays in TV shows and whatnot. It's either they have to fucking
There is no escape.
like straight up find an episode or write an episode and make it shitty, and then somewhere along the lines of the episode they're just gonna drop the fucking truth bomb on the viewers and say, "Oh yeah, this character is gay," or they're gonna write into the script so we make the gay character come out and say, "Oh, he's gay. Guys, I'm gay." Like, okay, like, I mean, we knew, but you don't have to tell us. I mean, first season of Chicago Fire, there was like a handful of episodes where Shay is in the bar, fucking dating or hitting up on chicks, and right then and there, I already knew. Oh yeah, she gay. She a lesbian. And by the way, there is in fact one episode in Chicago Fire in, I think, season 6, right? In season 6, just in the very season where Shay doesn't exist anymore, because she died in season 5 technically. She died in season 6, episode 1, but technically she died in season 5. But my point is, there was a episode where Severide, that's his name, but his name is Kelly, but I'll call him Severide for Pete's sake, for short, introduction. Severide is Shay's best friend, who's also Severide's a dude. He's straight. He's not gay or anything. They're actually roommates, as a matter of fact. Severide was going on a trip down memory lane because he misses Shay so much because he lost his best friend, his roommate, and he was in a dark place. On top of that, if I'm not wrong, he was dating this girl who he actually also lost at the same time. And Severide was just going around Chicago, just being reminded of Shay and the people that he's lost, especially his love interest at the time. And then he remember the first time he showed up at the firehouse, right? Severide tried hitting on Shay. I'm like, okay, that's typical for Severide, because he's kind of like a type of guy to just sleep with anyone, honestly. Like, who hasn't? But anyways, Severide tried hitting on Shay, and Shay was like, okay, that is if you don't have anything down there. And Shay just straight up says, "I'm gay." And Severide's like, oh, okay. the thing is, the fact that the fucking show writers took 6 seasons to realize, okay, if Severan's gonna go to, on a like a filler episode trip down memory lane because he's fucking depressed, he's sad, because he lost his love interest recently, and on top of that, you know, it's not too far from losing. It's not too far because recently he just lost his best friend Shay. And then one of the flashbacks when Severide first showed up in the firehouse as a new firefighter in the team. You know, he tried hitting on Shay, but Shay just openly just you know, said like, oh, if you don't have a dick down there, yeah, sure, why not? But and then Sever's like, what? And Shay just straight up says like, oh, I'm gay, that's why. So I'm into chicks. Like, shows nowadays, how they do it, how they deliver it is fucking retarded. It's like they would write it so that the character in question that is gay or lesbian or whatever that they're trying to promote as diverse as possible and whatnot, they have to write it so to a point that they have to make it where they need to make the character in question to come out and say it out into the world, yeah, I'm gay. I'm like, you don't have to say it, we know. Or you can just suddenly just say that you're gay, or make it seem like, okay, I'm not saying that it's bad, like it's bad that you come out there and say to the world that you're gay, but it's like, would anyone care? Would it be better if you just like suddenly, just slowly but surely build up and make obvious hints that, yeah, this guy is into this guy, therefore, oh yeah, this person, rather than fucking, oh, get the character written and then write a script aligned in one of the episodes in future seasons, or maybe in the current season, and make the gay character just come out and just say, oh yeah, I'm gay. I'm like, okay, no, who asked? We knew, but you don't have to say it again. Hey, cool man, what's up? I'm just talking about mainstream media being, you know, retarded, imposing some LGBT woke shit. Like, the fact that for 6 seasons straight, they didn't fucking like directly mention that Shay was a lesbian, but everyone knew because she's dating a lot of chicks, she's sleeping with a lot of chicks. None of her lines, none of her scripts in any episodes revolving around her, or when she's on screen, none of it mentioned about, or as is seen where she's like imposing her lesbianness to everyone. That is a well-written show, and that's just Chicago Fire. There's also Chicago PD and Chicago Med. There's like gay, lesbian characters that they don't write off and say, okay, in this episode, right, you're gonna come out and say I'm gay or I'm lesbian. Make subtle hints, and then people can put 2 and 2 together. It's 10 times more better than fucking make the actor who is playing that role of a gay person or lesbian person come out and say on the episode like, oh yeah, I'm gay. Like, okay, you're gay, so yeah, there's that. So you think I'm gonna give a shit, or, you know, why should I care about you telling me that? Like, you don't have to say you're gay without actually saying it. You make subtle hints. And besides, people who are like either like doesn't want any business with the whole Danish shit and whatnot, they're not gonna like judge you. They're gonna be like, oh, okay, you're gay. Like, if you're gonna straight up just go to their face and just say, I'm gay. So yeah, just to let you know, like, okay, it's equivalent to saying like, you know when you're hitting on a chick and she just straight up tell you, oh, I have a boyfriend. Actually, wait, no, bad example. The bad example, like probably the good, sorry, bad/good example, I guess you could say. I don't know if it's a good or bad example, but imagine you go up to a girl. Like, you say, hi, how's your day? And she's like a co-worker or some shit, right? She's your co-worker, a female co-worker in your workplace. You want to strike up a conversation with her, right? You go to her, you talk to her, you say, "Hi, how's your day? I'm new around here," or you know, how's today's work? Anything new or whatever? Basically, a typical normal conversation, right? And those are your just your way to initiate the topic, just talk to the girl, right? And then she just straight up respond to you like, "I'm sorry, I have a boyfriend." What? I'm just asking, how is today? How are you? Or is today busy? I just clocked in for my shift, and I'm just asking how's the day, and you're just responding with, "I have a boyfriend." Good for you, but not the answer I was looking for. It's fucking stupid. That's like mainstream media when there's a gay character or lesbian character or whatever. Honestly, for me, I don't care. What I do care is how you want to deliver directly that, yeah, this character is gay or whatever. Just don't. This is what Chicago Fire PD and Med does right. Chicago Fire has two characters that are either lesbian or gay. Right now, there's a gay character. I haven't caught up, but I know for a fact that he's gay. For the first 2 seasons, he showed up when he was introduced as a new rookie in the firefighting team. But this guy, he was already obvious that he's gay, and there was no like direct like saying like, "Oh yeah, I'm gay" or whatever. There was already subtle hints, and on top of that, I've seen him like dating guys in the bar, and I'm like, yeah, okay, this guy's gay. He's definitely not gonna have an episode all to himself, or he's not gonna have an episode where he's just gonna come out and say, "Oh yeah, I'm gay, guys." And that's just Chicago Fire. Chicago PD also has a gay or lesbian character somewhere. There's new characters as well that have been added to the show. Chicago Med especially has a lesbian character. A lesbian doctor. And none of these shows, who are also connected, by the way, and is also the same executive producer, Dick Wolf, the guy also behind Law and Order, none of which had any like seasons or any episode where these characters were special because they're either gay or lesbian or whatever. None of them, right, had any point where they had to come out and say to someone or to everyone, "Yeah, I'm gay," or "I'm lesbian," or whatever. They just made it subtly obvious, like, "Oh yeah, this person's dating the same gender as this person." Like, okay, he's a gay. He doesn't have to come out and say that. They just made it obvious because they make it like any normal person. It's like any other normal person in everyday lives. They just straight up minding their own business. They're going on dates, be it with the opposite sex or the same sex. They don't have to make it abundantly straightforward and like out there, like, "Oh yeah, I'm gay. I'm dating this chick and I'm also a chick," or "I'm dating this guy and I'm also a guy, so therefore I'm gay." They don't just like out there advertise right in your face and say straight to the camera or straight to the other character they're talking about, like, "Oh, I didn't know you were gay," or some shit or whatever. It's like any everyday Joe or whatever, just minding their own business. It's like you go to McDonald's, right? You always order a double cheeseburger, upsize meal or whatever. And you go with this friend as well, who also, either orders double cheeseburger or probably a quarter pounder or a Mac chicken or a Mac spicy. And then one day, what the hell's the friends? Your friend wants to try something different, or is secretly trying something different without you knowing. Instead of going for a double cheeseburger, they decide to go for a Mac chicken upsize, and you're like surprised, like, "I thought you always order double cheeseburger," but they say, "Oh, I've been ordering this every now and then." That little subtlety, it's nice to have. It's like it would be 10 times better if that was the case. Unless it's the other way around, where your friend in question, who's so used to seeing you order a double cheeseburger, and then one day you decide to order something else because secretly you actually do order something else, not just always double cheeseburger. And then when they actually like caught wind of it, and then they see you ordering something else instead of a double cheeseburger, and then they ask, "Oh, you ordered something else instead of a double cheeseburger." And then rather than just make it subtle or, you know, low key, you just go up to their face and say, "Yeah, I ordered this as well. You think I always order double cheeseburger?" Like, I mean, it's kind of rude, like, because you're inciting the person to just come clean and just say like, what's different today, or what's so different about you. Like, it's up to them. It's their choice to come out differently, how they want to come out differently. But at the same time, you need to understand like how they want to deliver it. It's their responsibility. And if they want to come out and say, "Oh, they're this, they're that, like they're gay or whatever," even though the question you ask is entirely different, like you know, it could be like I don't know, like a friend of yours just caught you the other day dating another guy, dating a guy for that matter, and then, you know, you're a guy, and then he finds you dating another guy, and you're like surprised, like, "Wait, I didn't know he was gay." It could be the case where one day you meet up again, and then you ask him, "So how was your date the other day? I saw you in the bar with that other guy," or, you know, "I saw you at the bar with the other guy the other day." And it's either it could be like, you never thought it was a date because they weren't holding hands, they weren't kissing or whatever. And then this could be a perfect opportunity for your friend who you didn't know was gay, who was actually gay, could suddenly tell you, "Oh, it wasn't just a hangout. I was dating that guy." And it could be like, "Oh, I didn't know you were gay. That's something new." And your gay friend could be like, "Oh yeah, I'm gay the whole time, so, you know, there's that." We could leave it at that. But no, mainstream media just straight up tries to milk more out of the story or the character because, oh, diversity and shit. I'm not gay, by the way. I'm not trying to like make this all subtle hints that, oh, I brought out gay people and lesbians and shit. And I use that as an example because Chicago Fire, Med, and PD, executive producer Dick Wolf, the guy behind Law and Order, he is fucking he's a genius. Like, although he's trying to keep up with how mainstream is and subtly, very subtly, like, you know, just slowly adding special character, like, you know, people who are gay and lesbian, he still has that old flair where he doesn't like go straight to your face and say, "Oh yeah, this character is gay. We're gonna write a part of one of the episodes and one of the seasons for one of the shows to say, oh, I admit I'm gay for this character," right into the camera. We just make it subtle and just hint over time. And then when people finally, you know, realize, oh yeah, okay, definitely he's gay, so he doesn't need to come out and say it. Because some things are best like figured out, like, it's kind of like an oxymoron to make someone admit something that you can clearly fucking see. Yeah, okay, the answer is right there in their face, or the way they talk, or the way they, you know, move around and shit. It's like people be asking me. I would give a very perfect example here. Like, people be asking me what game I'm playing right now, right? There's two ways to determine what game I'm playing now. If you're on Twitch, it literally says Genshin Impact. Or if you play Genshin Impact or have seen photos of Genshin Impact, you know how the map looks like in Genshin Impact. And people would still be asking, oh, what game are you playing? That would be a perfect example. It's a bit of an oxymoron if you can clearly tell what the game is, honestly. Or for that matter, if someone asks me what controller is this that I'm using, and they can clearly see what controller it is, you know sure as hell, yeah, this shit is a fucking Xbox One controller. It's like, or when someone asks me, what color is this? What do you think it is? It's black. There's some things you don't really need to ask because you already know the answer's right fucking there. You have two eyes. And on top of that, fucking hell. When you ask questions about something else that is not entirely related to what you have an answer in store for whatever question people has for you. Like, I didn't ask whether you're gay or not, or if you have a boyfriend or not. I only asked, how was your day, or how is today? Is today busy? Is today gonna be hell? Is there a lot of shit that we need to do? I only asked that. I didn't ask if you know, or you're seeing anyone so I can hit on you. No. I can tell you, man. People like this. People like, you know, I have a boyfriend. Okay, I have a 12-inch dick, so... But I'm not asking, you know, I'm not responding to a question that you may or may have not considered asking me, whether or not I have a long dick or not. Oh my god. Questions like these. Random questions, and then you get a straight up random answer that doesn't fucking correlate. It's fucking hilarious. But also quite fucking annoying, especially when you're being serious, like, is today gonna be fucking busy, so that way you can mentally prepare yourself. And then they just straight up answer back and say, oh, I have a boyfriend. I didn't ask if you have a boyfriend. I was just asking, is today gonna be busy? So at least I can mentally prepare myself. So if I do die mentally, I could at least be ready. Fucking, what does me asking you, like, do we have a boyfriend or not? Hell, I didn't even ask, do you have a boyfriend or not? That is so fucking far. How do we get from how is your day today, or how is today? Is it gonna be busy? Is it gonna be busy? How is that? How the fuck did we go from that to do you have a boyfriend? Fucking hell, man.
Shine down.
I actually had that issue back in my IT days. Oh my god, there was this one classmate I had. The story of how she got introduced to my best friend at that time, right? My best friend at the time, how he introduced himself to this classmate of mine who was at the time was also my friend, right? He introduced himself to her and said like, hi, my name is Daniel. So, you know, what do you plan on doing throughout this course? So that was his question, a very innocent question, just asking like, you know, oh, you're in the same course as me and whatnot, and, like, what secondary school are you from, or, you know, it's just typical small talk, like, because it was like the first few days of school, first few days in the course, so we're kind of like hazy, we kind of don't know each other, like, not kind of, we literally are strangers to each other. We don't know each other because, you know, new faces, new course, it's a new everything, plus it's a new year at the time. And yeah, oh shit, I was supposed to be doing ley lines. Oh my god, my bad. But yeah, my friend was fucking asking like all these questions, just typical innocent, like innocent questions, like, I know, what's your name, all this stuff, because he's trying to get introduced to everyone. Same goes for me. I was also doing my own thing as well, trying to get introduced to everyone. And he just straight up asked this girl, and it's nothing guilty or nothing bad or anything. And her answer to all his question, to his first like question, because, oh my god, it's fucking retarded, right? I mean, I'm not saying like, oh, he was easily offended or anything. It's just like, it doesn't make sense. Like, why? Are you trying to be funny? If you're trying to be funny, then you're doing a very shitty job of trying to be funny. Because the question in question he fucking asked the girl was, what's your name? My name is Daniel. And her reply was simple. It's fucking simple. And it's just, till this day, I wonder, why is she like this? Her answer to his question of like basically introduction was, oh, I have a boyfriend. I mean, at first it could be funny, but at the same time, judging by how things went from then till now, it's like, okay, wow. It's some humor is like so dry, is drier than the fucking Sahara Desert, honestly.
Solidify.
Some humor can be like annoying, but annoyingly in a sense like not annoying funny. Like every now and then I make shitty puns and people would just be facepalming and wondering why would you make such shitty puns, or even for that matter make dad jokes.
Stabilize.
People will be finding it annoying, but at the same time it's the kind of annoying that is actually kind of like they're like wondering like why would you say something like that, you can't say that, you fucking dick, kind of thing. Like oh my god, the other day, right? Oh my god, it's so fucking, I made a racist joke. So there is a bug with the Ouija board in Faz, right? Bear with me. I'm going somewhere with this. There is a bug with the Ouija board in Faz. So the bug is the bone question. If you don't know, or if you know, you can actually ask the Ouija board, where is the bone? If you notice in the past streams, it's either me or Xavier, right? We've been asking the Ouija board, where's the bone? Because we've been playing Asylum non-stop to get me to level 1000, which by the way, I'm level 999. I'm just one level away from level 1000. I could probably just do one game of Asylum by myself, or I just do a regular professional game on Tanglewood, which is the easiest map. But anyways, the bone question is bugged in for Faz in the Ouija board. Whenever I ask, where's the bone? It's always me asking, where's the bone, where the ghost is. Ironically, right? Ironically, I have not changed my character. My character in Faz is still the black chick. You probably know where this is going. So, I made a joke with Xavier. It was just me and him in a private call on Discord. So, you're talking about the bone question, why it hasn't been working on Faz, and I brought up a racist question. Or a technically racist answer. So Xavier was like, you know, talking about the Ouija board bone question. So I brought up, maybe since I'm the one who's been asking where the bone is, and the fact that I have not changed my character ever since then, so I'm still the black chick. And every time I've been asking the bone question, I think the Ouija board must have misinterpreted the bone question for asking where my dad is. or where my dad went to get the milk. And I'm the black chick. Oh my god, that's the most racist shit I mean, it's not the direct answer, but I just wanted to fill in the gaps and the blanks of the question when Xavier asked, fucking, why is the Ouija board bone question not working? And I simply responded, maybe because I'm the black chick, and whenever I ask, since I'm the only one always asking about where the bone is, the Ouija board must have misinterpreted it and thinking I was asking where did my dad go to get the milk. Oh, fucking racist joke, man. Now that shit, although it's racist, it's in good heart in terms of like a good racist joke. Like Xavier fucking told me afterwards, dude, you can't say that. It's racist. I mean, we were kind of like debating, like, why is this not working? Why is the Ouija board not working? Like, all we want to know where the bone is, but you know, I decided to make a joke.
Take flight.
Oh my god. If only I had it on stream. But it was late night and I just got back home from my work. Xavier was like wide awake early in the morning. He's tired. Fucking hilarious. Maybe the Ouija board misinterpreted my question. The Ouija board must have thought I was asking where my dad went to get milk, not where the bone was. Plus I'm the black chick, so yeah, there may be a correlation to that. And since the Ouija board wasn't working, even with the bone question, and you know, it must have thought, you know, I must have misinterpreted the fucking question, and I'm the black chick. And the board must have thought, oh, where did my dad go for milk? I don't think he went to get milk. Ah, racist jokes. Oh my god. A lot of people, man. They're gonna be easily fucking offended by that. Especially black people. Like, there needs to be a line in terms of like racial discrimination and just straight up racial jokes, honestly.
Order
The
guide.
joke I made is, although racist, no hate towards black people, honestly. Oh my god. But the one thing I do want to say
Illusion shattered.
is the whole... Oh, hang on there, man. Beat the shit out of these keyboards.
There is no escape.
But yeah, no hate towards black people. Hell, I even make fun of Asians every now and then. Yet I'm Asian myself, so
Whirling snow.
I guess making fun of my, Asianness plus, Americans and black people and whatnot
Take flight.
kinda evens out the balance.
Shine down.
It's like, I've mentioned this time and time again, like, what if I give equal racial insults to every race in Singapore? Does that therefore balance out the racism? Because it's like, the whole point of racism is you favor a race or an ethnic group over the other. Like, on top of that, not only do you favor an ethnic group over racial group over the other, but you especially the treatment you give towards a specific ethnic group. Like, you could treat white people like nicely, but you could treat black people terribly. It's kind of like that. But what if it's like everyone gets treated the same? Like, you treat everyone, every race of every background shit. You're not racist. You just hate everyone. There's a difference. So everyone gets equal amounts of hates. So for in Singapore, there's like the Chinese, the Malays, and then there's the Indians, and then every now and then there's the Filipinos and whatnot. So what if all four definitive races in Singapore, four definitive ethnic groups in Singapore, what if I equally give them equal amounts of racial slurs? Does that even out the counter? Does that even out the balance? I mean, equal rights, right? Equal opportunities. Think about it. It's like, if you want to gain resistance to small caliber bullets, you just gotta shoot yourself with more small caliber bullets just to build up resistance. And the same goes for higher caliber bullets. If you want more resistance for higher caliber bullets, just keep shooting yourself more higher caliber bullets. I know it's a joke, but think about it. It could be a proven fact. It could be factual. Like, people call me racist, but what if I tell you, right? Bear with me. What if I tell you every race I hate equally, or every race I give equal amounts of racial discrimination and racial slur? So you don't call me racist. You just call me a dickhead. I'd rather be called a dickhead than a racist. Because the word being labeled racist, it's just thrown out of proportion. It's just like why? Let's ask ourselves this question: what is a racist? To me, in my eyes, a racist is a kind of person who is just straight up hate one ethnic group and just doesn't, does give a shit about others except one. Oh my god. I love race. Actually, why is race just race? Can't we just stick with species? It's called humans. Okay. What time is it? It's gonna be 12. I'm gonna hop on D2. I'm gonna hop on D2. I'm gonna see the modifiers for the Nightfall. Weekly reset happened ago. And the Nightfall. Wait, where's Xavier? Can I hit him up? Oh yeah, he's idle though. Save the world. I don't know. You know, I've been thinking about trying out Save the World, but I don't know if if I even should. Wait, what the hell? Wait, what? Hold the phone. Just give me a moment. Uh, something is not right. Hello? Okay. I was shitting bricks there for a moment. Okay. Huh. Got real scared right there. Right. Sorry about that. My chat widget on my OBS. Apparently the dashboard was not connected for restream. Got real scared right there. So I was unable to see the chat from Twitch and YouTube in case someone says anything on either platforms. But anyways, yeah, I was talking about Save the World for Fortnite. I don't know if I should. How many gigs is it? I mean, I'm not worried about how long it'll take to download. I'm just worried about space wise. Because I heard it's basically the PvE. You just survive hordes of zombies or some shit. That's what I heard from Coolman. Speaking of Coolman, oh yeah, he's playing Save the World. I actually want to try it out. If I don't like it, I can uninstall thing because yeah, you can install specifically what modes and whatnot you want to keep. Game slasher. Ooh, how many gigs is Save the World? Because I only installed Fortnite Battle Royale. There was an option for Save the World, but I opt out of it. Oh my god, I want to get my new table badly, but I'm waiting till 11th. By then I should have like 1,000. Sorry, not 1,000. Today I got paid $275. I didn't get the $30 additional. I don't know why. So I am asking around if there really is this $30 bonus because I was told by my friend who introduced me to the job at IKEA that if you do a 5-day work shift or 7 days work shift, you get a $30 bonus doing a shift. And Fortnite has an update again. This is the Fortnite. This was the update that Coleman and they were talking about. Can I manage options? Go to store page. Okay. How many gigs is Save the World? Library. Okay. Explore add-ons. How about that? Maybe it's considered as an add-on. Oh my god, fucking bucks. No, 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 no. I want. It's kind of the same thing with Cold War. Ah, there we go. Save the World is free gigs. Okay, I can live with that. I only installed Fortnite Core and Battle Royale. I didn't install Save the World. Okay, I'll install it now. So in total, Fortnite will be 37 gigs. I'm kind of sparse on how many gigs I have on my SSD and my other. Oh wow, my all drive is running low. It's only got 38 gigs left. Free space. It's fine. I did say that one of my pays, I would buy an SSD, extra storage for my laptop and possibly my desktop, but I think I'll hold off on the buying extra storage until I have I think at least $3,000, either $3,000 or $4,000 saved up. Either one, honestly, because I did mention this before. I'm supposed to get $1,000 in cash, or in I guess $1,000 in general into my account after I ORD'd. The earliest I would be getting it is 1.5 months after my ORD, because this was news that was announced last year, 1st of April, and this isn't an April Fool's joke, because this is actually a government news for the Minister of Defense. They have confirmed that all servicemen from 3rd April onwards of 2022, any servicemen who have completed their ORD will get $1,000, and completing certain milestones in their operational ready time period, which is from age hang on, I'm reading the article, because technically when I did mention that they can still call me back. The thing that I did, the 2 years national service, that's full time. The one I'm doing now, basically I'm in the reservice portion, meaning every year there is a cycle that I have to complete, and I have to do 10 cycles, and then I'm the army won't touch me anymore. Like basically I'm in the reservice component. So yeah, when I get an SMS or whatever, yeah, I would have to drop whatever I'm doing and then get everything prepped and wear my uniform and just straight back to being a soldier, but as a reserviceman. There's that, and I have to do 10 cycles, 7 low keys and 3 high keys, and there are milestones apparently. And each milestone that I complete, I get like I think $1,000 completion of milestone. The first milestone is completing 2 years full-time national service, which I just did. And hang on. Okay, let me just share my screen so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so all NSFs to get extra $1,000 in cash after ORD, and it's meant to get monthly base. Okay, this is nothing concern. This only concerns me when I get called for reserves. This was made on 3rd March 2022 last year, and I was still in service, by the way. Yeah, from April 1st onwards. So April 1st, 2022. This was last year. All full-time national servicemen will get additional $1,000 in cash after their operational ready date, ORD, which happened to me too. They will also get another $500 after the second milestone of completing 3 high key. Oh god, my stomach. Okay, emergency! I gotta use the toilet. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about the little scare. Oh, okay. So where was I? Right. So yeah, all NSFs to get an extra $1,000 in cash after ORT, and seems to be better. So we'll get $500 after the second milestone of completing 3 high keys. Total there's 10. 10 of my ICTs, 10 of my in-camp training cycles, 7 of which are low-key, meaning like nothing too, evasive, nothing too intense. 3 high keys. High key is like there's a lot of shit going on and I need to be like on the up and up. And I thought I updated this. Oh yeah, it's the Save the World installing it. I didn't come with the update that track. So yeah. $500 for second milestone completing 3, and then final $500 after the third milestone. So Aura NS is operational ready national service training cycle. Basically speaking, is once I've completed 10 cycles, I've officially completed everything army related. Technically speaking, I'm not done with the army. I'm just like, I done my full time, and now I'm like part-timing on the army on a yearly basis. Additional cash payouts will be dispersed through the Life SG mobile app. Actually, let me check my. I have this app. I haven't checked it since that free $100 that they gave out because NS55 Life SG. I did check out the app, but it was on maintenance and it had an update. When I updated it, it still showed maintenance because I tried accessing the account. I tried accessing the app during the night, around midnight time, and they normally, every government website in Singapore always have a daily maintenance, website maintenance, daily server maintenance for their websites. So that way the security of the of the websites, the government websites, are fine. Got 5 new inboxes. Okay. Okay, that one's already settled. Services. Education and learning. Nope, not that. Healthcare? No, not that. Finances? Okay. me just check something. See, that's one thing I'm trying to like wrap my head around one thing, and that one thing is that apparently, right? Just moment. So apparently, my old batchmates in my fellow BMT mates back in the during my BMT in the army, they're saying that the $1,000 is only applicable for people for Singaporeans citizens. Just check something. Oh, that's just gay. What? Let me I'm just reading all this shit. I'm just double checking or not. Are you kidding me? Singaporeans only? What the fuck? I was afraid that was gonna happen. Oh, not that. This is pretty gay. People are saying that only citizens are only allowed to get it, are only able to get it, not PRs. That's pretty gay. Like, you ask us to serve 2 years of national service, and then fucking. Here's the thing, right? Look at this shit, right? Look at this shit. Look at this fucking shit. All NSFs to get extra $1,000 in cash afterward. All NSFs. They didn't specify all Singapore citizen NSFs to get. See, when you said all, that includes me, who is a permanent resident, not a citizen, right? So this is fucking misleading. They would fucking just straight up just. Come on, like, bro, that's fucking gay. Ironic that it's from April 1st. Of course, it's an April Fool's. This is like a big fuck you, man, from the government. That's pretty gay. And even from the article, from April 1st, all full-time national servicemen will get additional $1,000 in cash after their ORD, the first milestone in their NS journey. There's no mention of citizens or permanent residents, anything. It's just like all NSFs. So that would probably include permanent residents and citizens alike. Because even permanent residents have to fucking serve the nation. And even though citizens get more fucking perks than permanent residents, and the fact that even if it's a permanent resident has been living here for all their life, you'd think they'd probably have some leeway, but no, it's fucking restricted to us. You're not a citizen, so I'm not gonna bother you. Fucking gay. It's fucking retarded. Literally says all national servicemen will get additional $1,000 in cash after their ORD. All. It didn't say all Singaporean citizens or Singaporeans who have a citizenship or permanent resident. It's just all. All, meaning like everyone, and I mean everyone after April 1st of last year will get $1,000 after the ORD. They didn't specify or anything. It's either this news article is retarded or misleading, or how they explain it is also. I don't. Well, I was kind of holding out on that. I'm looking at all the Reddit posts. Hang on, NS home. NS home. Don't F home. What the fuck? Oh boy. I swear, this thing's just only for like, this is all. I don't know if I'd rather know now than to wait 2 months and then holding on hope. Copy and paste. What the fuck? Why is this a different color? What? Can I change the color? Color. Oh, I want it to be white. Fine. Fine. Okay, I did say I was gonna check out D2's modifiers. Oh, fuck is this song? And there goes my D2. Oh, where did it fucking go? Disappeared into Narnia. Oh my god. I swear, if I found out it's only for citizens, I'm gonna fucking flip. I've been a PR ever since I've been fucking born. I've tried for citizenship 3 fucking times, man. It's crazy. I mean, I could apply. Honestly, I don't know if it's even worth. Alright, let me see. Ah, for fuck's sakes. Great. I'm calling them. I'm fucking calling them. I can't wait any longer. I want a direct answer now. I did email them. It said they'll get back to me in 3 working days because it's an automation. While I'm looking at the modifiers, I'm gonna fucking call them. 24-hour hotline. Yeah, I'm gonna call them. Probably gonna have this on stream or not. I don't know. Or I'm probably gonna mute my thing. Okay, let me the modifiers. Yeah, it is close. For English, press 1. Nope. NSP matters. Star. Pre-enlistees. I think 3? Huh? 3. Okay, general public. Customer service officer. Okay. Yes, serve me as soon as I can. Yeah. Can you hear this?
Thank you for holding. Our customer service officers are all engaged at the moment. Please hold and we will serve you as soon as we can.
Apparently they have the phone recording, so yeah. Hi, my name is Jason. I'm asking about this article that was released last year. It's an update about NSFs who have ORD'd. It says here that they'll get an extra $1,000 in cash after the ORD. Oh, I just ORD'd like 2 weeks ago, 31st January. Yep. Oh my god, that was just so fucking misleading. Okay, that's one way to get a response. Rather than wait 3 working days from an email, you just phone them. It'll take a couple minutes to put you on hold. I'd rather wait for a couple minutes on hold than to wait 3 working days. I mean, that shit takes a while. And even if they do get back to you an email in 3 working days. Okay, so this shit is fake. All NSFs. All and hang on, let me just. It says all NSFs. That includes citizens and PRs. This is fucking gay, bro. All NSFs. This could mean a lot of things. And I'm a PR, not a citizen. And I just got off the phone and say, and yeah, it confirmed my suspicion. Yeah, because I have 2 other batchmates in my BMT back in the day. I'm still in the same chat group as them. They're saying that, yeah, since they're not citizens, they're not getting the $1,000 payout after they finished, because it's only applicable to citizens. Pretty gay. And the fact that this is, by the way, not just Channel News Asia's like news thing. Fucking Mendev, Minister of Defense, they even like said, yeah, all NSFs, all NSFs. They didn't specify like, oh, only all Singaporean citizen NSFs or all Singaporean NSFs that get extra $1,000 in cash. That's pretty gay. It really is. Because look at how fucking clickbaity this shit is. Like, all NSFs. It could be PR, it could be citizens. Did anyone? I don't recall anyone, you know, raising any red flags about this, especially the PR people and the resident people. That's whatever. I got my 2 years done. It's whatever. Plus, I have a job at least. So that's what counts. Also, I'm looking at the modifiers. It's pretty gay. Oh my god, it's just fucking. Yeah, it's not worth doing. Really, modifiers. Let's see. Okay. Tell you what. Since the modifiers aren't worth doing, and my shift starts at 5, I'll be leaving the house around like 3:30, around there. And I do want to spend the remainder of the time from here on out till the time I have to head out, watching Chicago Med or Fire or PD, either of the one. So I will either see you later on or tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday. I will be here the whole day because I don't have any shifts tomorrow. I don't have work on the weekends. But next week onwards, Monday to Friday, I will be working 12 to 5. So I'll be up earlier than usual, but I won't be on to play games. Probably do my dailies on Genshin, and then afterwards just get ready for work and then make my way to IKEA by 12 before my shift starts. Because I already tried out 5 to 10 p.m. shifts. Let me try out 12 to 5. And I mean, I did if I said this on stream or not, but I'm not sure if I said it, but I booked 12 to 5 p.m. shift for this week, for this upcoming week, because of my issue with Mike and all. But yeah, that shit got settled. But yeah, I kind of regret booking 12 to 5 now, but I you know, nothing ventured, nothing gained. So I'm gonna see what 12 to 5 shift feels like. Oh my god, this whole day has been quite a roller coaster, because, and it's only the start of the day, because for starters, I got paid for my first week of working in IKEA, and I was expecting $305, but no, it's $275. Because yeah, the calculation of $55 an hour, I mean $55 a day, because I work 5 hours and then it's 11 per hour, so in total 1 day 55 times 5, because I work 5 days my first week ever working there, so that's in total $275. And then from what I remember from my friend, that you get an additional $30 on top of the current amount of money you make for doing your shift. Because if you do a week, from what my friend told me, and yeah, from what I was told, yeah, they said that if you do a week's worth, 5 or even a full week, 7 days or 5 days of shifts work, you get additional $30. So by right, I should be getting 305, unless they didn't specify that the week where you get additional $30 is the week where they need more people. So they have the incentive where if more people work for us, we'll pay them extra, like $30 bonus. Because my friend is saying something else right now, because I asked him if he recalled telling me that if you do a week, like 5 days or 7 days work, and then you should get $30. I do remember him saying that, but I'm not sure he specified like, oh, only certain weeks have that, or every week has that. Because if every week has that, not bad, but yeah, I only got 275. So where's my $30 at? So if that's the case, instead of maybe some weeks I don't get it or not, but yeah, I guess I'm just $30 short, which honestly isn't a big deal, but I just want to at least know because I had the assumption that I'll be earning $305 because on top of the $275 that by right I earned, the $30 additional bonus because I did a week's worth of shifts. So by right, 1 week I should earn 305 with the $30 bonus. Times 4, that is 1,220. Now, since I only got 275 times 4, I only earned 1,100. So it's like a $120 difference, which honestly to me, from in a long run and in a bigger picture, it isn't a big deal. This is $120 less, but I mean, I'll be honest, it's like more better than how much I got paid in the army because I earned 660 for my second after my 6 months, because my first 6 months of my 2-year service I only earned 630, and then when I got actually if I'm not wrong, yeah, for my first few months in my 2-year service during my BMT phase, I only earned 630. But when I got posted out, which was like my 4th month into my 2 years, I earned 660 because when you get posted to a vocation, you get additional $50 because, I mean, once you get your vocation or once you get into your unit, you get paid additional $50 because that's your vocational pay. So your base pay, which is 580 on top of your vocation, which is, my vocation is a storeman. I mean, at the time was a transport operator, so $50. Yeah, I was earning 630, but when I got posted out again and I became a storeman, and I became a storeman in my late first year. Yeah, I earned 660. It is a $440 additional. I earned $440 more. So whatever I do in the army in my second year, and the fact that I don't go above and beyond during my shifts in IKEA, because I mean, it's up to me if I want to go above and beyond and be a very hard worker there, but honestly, it's just get a delivery list, and then if people have shit, a lot of shit, I just try to do as much as I can, and at least complete free delivery list in one day, in one of the 5-hour shifts. Honestly, it's not a big deal. And yeah, compared to the 660 a month to the 1,100 I earn now, if I do actually show up for my shift, which I do, by the way. So right now, I earn 275. I actually bought a lumbar pillow for basically I bought a Secret Labs version of this, but it's better. And this one actually is just pain, yes. This one, it's not hard or anything. It's fucking low quality. I bought it from Shopee. It's a China app. 275 times 4. So the pay that I got for today is the work that I did last week. And now this week is ending, and today's my last shift for this week. So this week's shift worth of work, I'm getting paid next Friday. So there's that. 550. So next week, if I had not bought the lumbar, in total I would have 550 after next week. But next week's worth, next week's Monday to Friday shift work, I get paid the following next Friday. So yeah, so it's like I said, every Friday I get paid weekly pay. So last week's shift from Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Friday to Sunday, I got paid today. And then today's my last shift for the week. So from this week's Monday to Friday, I get paid next Friday, and then next week's Monday to Friday, I get paid the following next Friday. So yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 7, 5, 1,100 minus 35, 68. Okay, I'll be leaving 1,064 minus 1, 2, 20. Okay, I should have 1,044 by the end of this month because I did the math in my head and the comparison how much the travel fee is with my travel card, my fare card. The transport is, it's only like $1 from back and forth between my between going home and then going to work and then back home and whatnot. So in a week I spend $10 transport. Yeah, $10. $1-ish around there, go to work, and $1-ish go back home. That's one day. So in one day I spend $2, give or take, rough estimate around there. $2 transport, going to work, and then going home. Then yeah, next day go work, go home. $2 each. So yeah, like $10 or so around there in a week of just going back and forth between IKEA and then from IKEA to home. And then yeah, should have. No, if I wanted to, I could, by the end of this month, I could probably buy my table. Yeah, I could probably buy my table next week. But no. I'm waiting until I get the full pay. I want to see that $1,000 in my account. I've never had $1,000 in my account, I swear. The highest I've ever gone and see, the highest number I've ever seen in my account is $800. I've never seen 4 digits on my accounts. I've only seen 3 digits. I want to see 4 digits. I want to cream. Because, okay, I'm gonna level with you, okay? I'm gonna level with you. Because when I was young, right? When I first got my part-time job, my first ever part-time job was working at McDonald's. The highest I ever earned was like 340 around. To me, when I was young back then, this was 2017. This is before, you know, they increased the GST and tax and whatnot. But back then, to me, 340 was a lot of money. Honestly speaking, it was a lot of money. It really was for me. This was 2017, and 2017 was 6 years ago, technically speaking, or 5 years ago, if you want to be real technical about it. But anyways, it is a lot of money for me. Even till today, for me personally, $340 for me is still a lot. Even with a grown, mature mind and seeing how money is and how companies and even my unit, my army unit, blows a lot of money on a lot of shit. Anyways, yeah, the most I've seen in a bank account is 4 digits. Well, for my account. But, oh my god. I think out of everyone in my family, my dad has the highest because he can withdraw a certain amount of money from his CPF, which is like his retirement fund. And since he's been working for 30 years or so around there, or coming up to 30 years, and as long as you have work, as long as you have a job and then you're earning and whatnot, I think like 10% of your pay, of your by right full pay, goes to your CPF, your retirement fund, which you can start withdrawing and start using its money, but you can only withdraw a certain amount on a monthly basis when you reach 55. Be it Singapore citizen or permanent resident, and not foreigners. Anyways, I think I know for a fact that last year, around December time, I was asking my dad if he can transfer me $40. We were in the living room, we were just talking about some stuff, because I asked my dad if I could borrow $40, I'll pay him back. So yeah. So instead of transferring me $40, he transferred me $50 and told me, no, you don't have to pay me back. And I'm like, okay. So he went up to the Digibank app that I also have. And then he sent me the money. And when he was like going through like which account, where my name is and where my account is to send the money, I see his account balance. His account balance was $23,000 in his account at that time. He probably has a lot more. I fucking had a heart attack like, holy shit, he's got 23K in his account? What the fuck? I mean, the news came to me when I heard that he can withdraw from his CPF a certain amount, but that news was like around like September last year. Then last year December, when I asked him for the $40 if I could borrow it so I can, and then I'll repay him back because I needed $40 at the time, he told me, yeah, I'll just transfer you $50. You don't have to pay me back. So yeah, to this day I haven't paid him back because yeah, he basically gave me $50. And when he was doing it and I was behind him, by the way, his phone is a Note 10 Plus, the same as my old phone. The screen was so fucking big, and you know how you can adjust the size of the text in apps? So the text in his app, in his Digibank app, was fucking big. So I can see how big the numbers is of everything, especially the amount in his account. So I was sitting on the sofa and he was sitting down in front of it, and yeah, I just finished asking him, you know, can I borrow $40 from you? And then he said, sure, I'll just transfer you $50. Then the text was so big, I don't have to. I was just standing at this. I was sitting at this distance. He wasn't even that close to me. It was pretty far. Then I see 2300 and a couple zeros and then cents. I'm like, what? And my dad was like, just keep quiet. Don't say anything. Seen that is the most money I've seen in someone's account. It's crazy. But for me personally, because for me, $340 is a lot, like I said. But $23,000, woo! Well, most people it's like still not a lot. But I've mentioned this before. My family, we started off poor, okay, and over time, we were all dependent on my dad. And my mom, when she got her education sorted out and she got her diploma and whatnot, she also pitched in. And yeah, by right, technically speaking, my family is rich as of right now. Even before we moved into this house, my family is rich in a sense. It's just that since there's 6 of us at that time before my brother met his would-be girlfriend and fiance and wife and my sister-in-law, my family's expenses, we spend a lot because there's 6 of us. And it's not because we're dependent on my dad, it was because imagine having 6 people in your homes, and then although 4 of them are kids, because I have 3 siblings, a sister, an older sister, and 2 older brothers. I'm the youngest. Before we moved out and then moved into this house, everyone in my house is working part-time. Except my parents. Both have full-time jobs, full-time careers and whatnot. I'm the only one who's like not like going part-time. Even during my time when I was studying, I wasn't doing part-time. I was quite hesitant to work part-time, not until like Sec 4, late into 2017. Then I decided to work part-time at McDonald's, first ever job. And then yeah, my sister also followed suit. She also looked for a part-time job, not at McDonald's, but she was looking at a part-time job while studying. And whenever it's school holidays and she wants to earn a bit of money, she's prioritized working part-time, doing her shifts. And then both my brothers, they have their own full-time jobs at that time as well. But our parents, they never ever ask any of us to like, oh, since you're living here and you're working either a full-time or part-time job and you're earning a decent amount for yourself, it wouldn't hurt if you want to pitch, if you can pitch in. I mean, it's up to us if you want to pitch in or not, but our parents always try their very best not to touch every one of our salaries. unlike other households in Singapore, be it a Chinese family or not, I tell you, man, it's a very toxic culture. And also in Philippines, they also have this shit with the Filipinos over there. They expect you to fucking pitch in because you're living there. I mean, technically, in a outsider and average person's perspective, it is reasonably sound to like at least pitch in to the house, because at least contribute to, you know, the people living in the same house as you, because you're living there, you're practically in a sense freeloading and you're not pitching in. But you know, my parents are different because they taught us different. They don't want us, they know like it's either one of us earn more than the other, but you know, we're not pitching in because it's up to us, unless they die really need money, or you know, they can't make the cut because we are renting this place, not directly the owners. We're just the tenants, I guess you could say. That's how I wanna say it. We're the tenants basically, not the owners of the house. But yeah, you get what I mean. Anyways, got 20 new friend requests. What the fuck? Okay, they try our parents try their very best not to ask any of us to contribute into the house or into the family. Like, they don't ask any of us to pitch in like $50 a month. I do for a fact do know that both my brothers are pitching in wherever they can. I mean, it's more of like, oh, my parents asking them, but they're not asking them to pitch in 20% of their salary or anything, unless it needs be, but at least like 5% of their salary, and I don't know their salaries or anything. I'm not gonna go into detail, but they pitch in like 5% because our parents asked if they can help. If they can help, they can help. If they cannot, then they won't push. And everyone has different expenses they have to pay off, honestly. And eventually, if in time, when I do resume my studies next year, and I do good, get my diploma or degree or whatever, and I use that and find a decent paying job, eventually my parents are gonna have a sit down with me and talk to me about whether or not if it's okay with me to help out, you know, pitching in with the house. Because the monthly rent on the house right now is $3,200 around there, and I think both my oldest brother and my dad are paying half or quarterly. I don't know the full details. I'm not gonna go into it or try to wrap my head around it, even though it's basic math. But yeah, although my dad can solo pay off the rent for the house, he doesn't want to because he wants to save the remaining, like the rest of his monthly pay that he works for expenses and even bills, medical bills and whatnot. And I'll be honest with you, my dad still pays my phone bill, even though I have a part-time job. He pays my phone bill. He could have just, I feel like I should tell him like, Dad, I have a job now, I'm working part-time. Maybe I can pay my own phone bill. I could do that, but I'm not saying I do want to do it or don't want to do it. It's just, I want to be assured that this job that I'm doing right now is gonna last. So far, so good. I'm doing good. I don't have issues with anyone at work, and I don't have any difficulties doing any task they ask me to do, which is probably almost quite rarely, apart from the other day they asked me to do something and they did it in like 20 minutes and they were surprised. But I need to be assured that this job can last me until next year, until you know, maybe I can find a better job, maybe not even a part-time job, maybe a full-time job that can earn me like at least 2K bare minimum, and then I'm willing to help out, because part-time job can only get you so far. This isn't like a full-time gig kind of thing. I mean, it literally says part-time. Although you can grind the days and the shifts you want to do, there's only so much I can do right now, and there's only so much this job can do for me in terms of earning money. I think the way I see it is, in terms of like this job is helping me earn money, and the money I earn can pretty much help me slowly sustain myself in terms of buying food, you know, buying toiletries monthly, and in a sense, maybe if I wanted to upgrade my setup, like the first upgrade I'm gonna do is my table. I need to move this. I need to get rid of this table. I need to get a new and better table with more space and more wideness, so to speak. And yeah, and then after that, I think the next upgrade I'll do is my PC. New graphics card, and maybe, just maybe, a new monitor. I'm considering buying a 4K monitor or a 2K monitor, but that is highly debatable. And that's pretty much it, I'm guessing. And also maybe a new PC case, because the new graphics card that I'm gonna be buying, the 7900 XT from AMD, pretty sizable, and I have a gut feeling it may or may not fit inside this case. Plus, I've always been planning on buying a new PC case, because PC is pretty yeah, it's pretty small. That's what she said. But yeah, so the way I see it, right, and for those who kind of want to call me out, like, oh, you're letting your dad pay your phone bill for you, like, you're 22 years old, you're gonna be 22 years this year, and you're still letting your dad pay, you're still making your dad pay your phone bill. Listen, I'm not making my dad do anything. He's doing it out of his own kindness because I'm his son. He wants to pay my phone bills, by all means. I'm not stopping him, nor am I, you know, telling him, yeah, you can keep doing that. Really, it's up to him. And he knows that part-time job, even though I mean, if I come clean with him how much money I'd earn, he'd probably tell me, okay, can you, maybe you and I, we could do an arrangement. You pay half, I pay half. Because my phone bill is like $70 a month. And if I'm not wrong, it's still tied to the Wi-Fi. Actually, wait, no. We got rid of that. Oh, okay. I think I know why my dad is still paying my phone bill even till this day. It's not because he's helping me out. It's because he's actually helping everyone out. Because my phone bill was originally tied to the Wi-Fi. And since my dad is mostly paying, he's always paying for the Wi-Fi, and since it was originally tied to my phone bill, and they both need to be paid at the same time, you might as well just make it a package deal and pay both at the same time. Because we pay $70 a month for the 2 gigabit per second Wi-Fi, and the same can be said for my phone bill, because my phone plan is a 30 gig, 120 minutes, 30 gigs data, 120 minutes call time, and unlimited call time receive and all that. So yeah, 75. So in total, my dad pays $140 for both my phone bill plusing the Wi-Fi. So I guess to him it's just nothing. But I feel like deep down he feels like I should still consider maybe pitching in, or maybe fully paying for my half, which is my phone bill, $70. But yeah, honestly, it's up to him if he wants to probably one day tell me if I could pay half of the $70 on my phone bill, and then he pays the other half. That way I can slowly start getting used to paying my own phone bill on my own time rather than him doing it for me. And if I'm not wrong, my dad earns $7,500 around there with his pay. I don't know, because I remember his old job. This was like around 2013 time when we were trying to get Singapore citizenship. His pay was like 8K. Like, god damn, that was a lot back then. But I highly doubt that there's a job out there with my dad's field of expertise and job scope experience where it's earning 8K, unless there is, but that involves him being on site in the work site area, which there's a lot of dust and it's fucking hot. This is a work site where because my dad is a senior project manager, an engineer. So yeah, and plus he's got asthma, and you know he's a kidney transplant patient back then. So yeah, he's got a transplant. All these health factors, his best just working behind the desk, doing meetings and whatnot as a clerk, but as a senior project manager in the office, not being on the work site itself. He used to be able to do all that, but with the asthma he developed, yeah, it's different. But yeah, like I said, my family, I've been raised differently. Same goes for the rest of my siblings. And we learn to appreciate the things that we get or earned towards getting. Like, for instance, this chair. A little backstory about this chair, right? I mentioned this in a stream last year, but that stream is probably gone up. This chair, I bought it because of Joey. I was heartbroken and just felt devastated that 7 years of me crushing on her was all for nothing. It was a waste. I had this grand plan that I would take Joey out on a date at USS, Universal Studios Singapore, and it was on her birthday, by the way. I had this grand plan. Take her out on her birthday, on her 20th birthday, by the way, to USS. You know, go to the amusement park, not amusement park, a roller coaster and shit. Maybe, if lucky, given time, bungee jumping maybe. And I bought her a necklace, a Pandora necklace. It's $149, so technically you could say $150. Oh my god, it's actually. Is it rusting? I haven't seen this necklace in a minute. I feel like the necklace is rusting. Holy shit, is it rusting? Oh my god, is it rusting? Oh, please don't tell me it's rusting. This is actually a very good necklace. Okay, so I bought a $150 necklace with my own money in the army. Can't believe that shit. You just pause my. But yeah, so I bought this necklace. Can't see it right here. It's a very beautiful necklace. It's got diamonds and shit, obviously. Every typical necklace. This necklace, no one hasn't wore it at all. This necklace is 2 years old, by the way. I bought this in 2021. I still remember. I bought it a month before her birthday. Her birthday is on the 19th of September. And I had this grand plan planned out. This fucking necklace for her. And I asked 2 weeks before her birthday, is she free on her birthday or whatever? Yeah, she said she was busy, and then although she made it clear, yeah, she was busy, I asked her, you know, if you wanna go to USS, you know, as a date. Yeah, it was tough. She just instantly shot me down. This is the one most expensive thing I bought for her, or most expensive thing I ever gotten her or spent on her, basically. In hopes that maybe, you know, she'd be interested in me, but apparently she was just using me. Like, rather than tell me straight up, say that she's not interested in me in that way, she just kept milking me. Like, she knows I earn like that much in the army. I mean, to her it's not much, but it's something. She just took advantage of the fact, oh, I like her, and you know, she just realized, you know, she doesn't have that you know, any guy friends, and you know, I'm willing to go the extra mile for her friend. Yeah, it's tough. So I did a budgeting. Technically speaking, if I had gone through the plan, I would be spending half of that month's salary just for her, only to get rejected. Thank fucking God I didn't spend nearly $300 or so on her. I spent $150 for that necklace, which is 2 years old, and by the looks of it, is already rusting. I tried selling it, but apparently no one wants to like or even say get interested. So I spent $150 for that, but the rest I spent it on this baby right here, my fucking chair. I have one thing that I would like to thank Joey for is pushing me to buy this as a distraction from the pain of 7 years has gone down the drain. People say money can't buy you happiness, but that is technically half true. Money can buy you a temporary band-aid, which turned out to be a 2-year band-aid, which in a sense is a long-term band-aid. Because if it weren't for that day, I would have not gotten this chair. Although you're probably thinking, like, I could have spent half my money, 150 on that necklace, but the remaining 150 or so, how come I'm able to buy this? For those who don't know, I bought this chair not in total of one shot. Like, there was installments. If you don't know, you can buy Secret Labs chair, but you can pay in installments. Meaning, like, for the first month you pay 150 or 160, depending on what kind of expensive Secret Labs chair you're buying. So this chair was $549. $549. This was the cheapest Gaming Labs chair at that time, and this was like brand new, and it still is brand new. Like this is actually the Titan Evo 2022 series. Sadly, they didn't have black, so yeah, I guess it's the closest I'll ever get to having a black Secret Labs chair, but it's whatever. So this chair, I bought it. The first payment was $149, and I had the remaining money I had for the budget I planned out for Joey's birthday, 20th birthday, where I wanted to confess to her, and I asked her if she wanted to be, my girlfriend and shit, or if she wanted to date me. Yeah, I spent it all on this, and it was fucking worth it. When I got it, I got so happy. I was so happy I forgot about why I bought this in the first place. I was thinking, I was wanted a Secret Labs gaming chair. I fucking got it. And I was so happy assembling and wondering, why did I buy this chair again? Then I remember, oh yeah, it's because of Joey. Weren't for her, I wouldn't have gone this. The rest of it would have gone to her, and, would have been a waste of money and then only to get rejected. But thank fucking God, that's the one thing I have to thank Joey for. Pushing me to the edge of just, fuck it. I'm gonna spend the remaining money I had planned out for her 20th birthday and spend it on this baby. And 2 years later, it's still doing good. Because I'm taking care of it, and it's taking care of me. If I take care of it, it'll take care of me. It's still good. Minus the lumbar pillow, it's fucking low quality cushion grade. But yeah. So the necklace and this chair, the backstory is something else. Honestly. Okay, I've talked long enough. It's already gonna be 2 in like 10 minutes, and I want to spend the rest of my time before I have to head out to work watching my show. I'll see you guys either later on or tomorrow morning. So bye.